Alright guys, for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, I made a pretty big decision and I sold the Type R. So where does that leave the channel? What am I going to be driving now? Well, let's just show you. Boom. Yeah. So I know you guys have seen this car already on the channel, but this is a 2023 Molten Pearl IS 500, and yeah, it was the second car, and I didn't feel like I took enough time to actually drive this. I don't feel like I took enough time to, I don't know, upgrade it, mod it. This was the car that my wife was driving, and you know, I just thought it was a little bit too much power for her. So I'm sure you guys have seen this on the channel. I'm sure you guys have watched some of the other videos, but I've only posted one, I believe one video about this car, and you know, I didn't feel like it was being used to its full potential, and I just wanted to explore this platform a little bit more. I myself was looking for something a little bit more dramatic, and yeah, I'm happy. Like, we're gonna be one of the last naturally aspirated V8s, especially in a sedan, and it's an amazing car. It's super reliable, it's smooth, and I just, you know, I'm gonna upgrade the suspension, put a full exhaust on it, and I think we're gonna be good to go, man. I'm like, this car is really, really awesome. It does handle well. I definitely want to change the suspension on it, and I have exhaust tips on there, just a muffler delete, but I do want to do a full exhaust. But yeah, like, other than that, this car is good. Like, does everything you need it to. It's super comfortable, super smooth. It is a little bit on the soft side, but I'm happy, and you know, we're gonna get my wife a different car. And
babe, what are you doing in my car? Get out of my car! This is not even for the video. This is just fun.
You done? Look, you better set the alarm off.
Why?
All that damn commotion you throwing over here.
This is my bad elbow too. Let me get a good one. Oh. I'm glad you got that on camera. I'm glad. I'm glad. Send me that. Put that in my diary.
Are you done?
I don't know. Are we finished?
Yes. Bye.
Get the fuck out of my car.
Yeah, I'm putting that in the video. All right, well, you know, physical abuse by my wife. Buy her this expensive car, no appreciation. So that was a conversation we had. Selling the Type R, getting her a SUV. She did not want to let go of the IS 500. She loves the car. She is hell-bent on sticking with it, and I'm not mad. This originally was the car that I wanted to buy before the Type R. You know, God works in mysterious ways. I'm glad I experienced the Type R. I met a lot of really, really good people. I wouldn't have started my channel if I didn't buy the Type R. I've had plenty of vehicles before, it just wasn't an interest. And I'm actually having a lot of fun. So I am sorry for the couple weeks, or I think it might even be a month, that I haven't posted. There has been a lot of stuff going on in the background, and I was trying my best not to put miles on the Type R, as that was my daily. And I did have the opportunity to drive this for a couple of days, you know, back and forth to work. And I didn't expect to get this. Now, on my Instagram poll, which if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, it is the same exact name as my YouTube. I actually did an Instagram poll, and I said, do I keep the Type R, because I wasn't opposed to it, or do I get an M2? And didn't happen. So I want you guys to go in the comments, tell me if you can guess what I got. Now, if you say what the car is, I know you're capping, and you follow me on Instagram, because this car has not been mentioned. It has not. There's no way you would just randomly guess this car. But anyways, I think you should also follow my Instagram, because I do post stuff there a little bit more regularly. It's easier, it's quicker, shorter little clips, so you can follow what's going on, what I'm doing. And, you know, message me, DM me, tell me what you like to see. I'm very active on all my social media platforms. So, but anyways, I put a poll up between keeping the Type R or getting the M2. And I left the poll up all day long. And for the longest, it was 50-50. Like, no exaggeration, it was literally 50-50 on keeping the Type R or get the M2. As that's what people are voting for on my Instagram. And it just kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then it would hit legit 50-50, like 50%, 50%, no exaggeration. And then I, took a little nap, woke up, and boom. So, without further ado, let's show you what the new whip is. So let me show you guys the new M2. Wait, hold on. That's not an M2. Yep, it is not. This is my 2023 brand new off the lot, all the way from Sacramento, well, Fairfield, BMW M3. I got another surprise for you guys. Let's go ahead and show you the inside. Yes, sir. You see it here first. That is, in fact, a manual. So that was a big thing. I'm gonna get out of this spot. All right, guys, so as you can see, the sun is setting. It's gonna get dark here pretty soon, but I definitely was slacking on making the videos, so just want to show you guys. This is my 2023 BMW M3 in Sao Paulo yellow. Yes, it is yellow. That is another debate I've had with some of my friends of mine trying to tell me it's green. It is not green. It's like a neon yellow. Literally says yellow in the name. But the car is like perfect. I didn't expect to get one. I wasn't like, I wanted an M3 a while back, and honestly, I stopped looking. The prices that they were asking in San Diego were ridiculous. Not something I was even considering. And I came across this one, and who would have known I would have a yellow car. Now, when you see this in person, this yellow really pops. Makes the car look a lot more expensive. The car is expensive, goddammit, but yeah, I love it. I do have some plans that I want to do with the car, and spoiler alert, I have already done a mid-pipe, and I'll do another video with some external audio so you guys can hear how that sounds. It sounds amazing. Just for a single little mid-pipe, makes a huge difference, because stock, this car sounds like a vacuum cleaner, even worse than the Type R unless you put it in the M2 mode. And yes, this is carbon fiber roof, baby. And I also have, the door's locked, but my power commander right there. It's my child's car seat base, so it limits the power a little bit, but the car seat's not in here, so we're gonna act out. But yeah, man, I'm loving the car. I think I've enjoyed this car so much that I haven't been posting or making videos. I already have 3,000 miles on the car. I've taken it through the mountains. I've taken it, which I'll show a clip of that in another video. I've done road trip, like a road trip. Man, it's smooth, it's fast, it's comfortable, it's spacious. Like, this car is literally perfect to me, and I didn't expect, I knew I was gonna like it. I knew I was gonna enjoy it for sure. I've heard great things about it. I've also heard some negatives about doesn't really have a lot of feel. That's cap. They also say it doesn't, the manual transmission isn't the greatest, also cap. There is little things here and there to nitpick, but it is not by any means bad at all. The car is stupid fast stock, sounds good, looks good, interior is amazing. It's super nice. The wheels, I don't even think I'm going to change these wheels. I am going to get some lowering springs, but I want to preserve the ride quality that I currently have on it. So enough of me talking. I'm going to talk and drive. But yeah, like I said, I had to get the manual. Despite what everyone said about it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to find out for myself, and I got the manual. So with getting the manual, I will say from first to second, it is a little rough initially when you're learning the car, and sometimes I do forget. There is something called the clutch delay valve that is, I guess, notorious for BMWs. This being the first BMW I've owned, it's not something I have had experience with. But I will say it was annoying and a little worrisome when I first bought the car. But all you have to do is literally count to a second in between shifts if you're going slow, and it's just smooth. Like, I don't have an issue with anything else. Is it as good as the Type R's like gearbox? I'm gonna say no, it's not. It's not as good. That doesn't make it bad though. The Type R had an amazing gearbox. Like, the only thing people do to it is short shifters that I see. That's a common thing, I guess. And to be honest, for me, I really didn't think a short shifter was needed. But anyway, I have no issues driving the car. As you can see, I'm shifting just fine. You just have to do a slower transition from first to second, and after that, everything is good to go. The car, road noise, everything else, like, I don't know if it amplifies through the video, but as far as like actually daily driving and stuff, this thing is butter. It's super quiet. I have no idea where I'm at. But I am enjoying the car a lot, like a lot. It has a ridiculous amount of apps that we don't need, but they're just cool to have them. And I will say, you do have to get out of your comfort zone and play around with some of them, and you'll realize that Apple CarPlay isn't the end-all be-all. Now, this does have wireless Apple CarPlay, and I'm not currently using it, but yeah, this thing is like, it's amazing, man. I love it. Like I said, I already have like 3,000 miles on the car. Gas mileage hasn't been the best. Let me see actually how much mileage I have. Any day now. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm getting 17 miles to the gallon and have 2,600 miles on the car. Now, that 17 miles to the gallon is not necessarily because of the car. I'll show you why we're getting 17 miles to the gallon. So I just opened the valves. Yeah, it sounds good, man. But this is why I'm getting 17 miles to the gallon. Ridiculously fast, super planted. Like, 9 times out of 10 you can't even tell that you're going that fast. I've taken this car, you know, in Mexico and on the track to some speeds, and it felt like I was going like a third of that. So but yeah, just so I can, like, so you guys can hear, there's no echo, there's no nothing. This is just a Valvetronic mid-pipe. The car is awesome. I'm really excited to take this journey with you guys. I'm really excited to, you know, own a BMW. This is my first BMW. I've always been skeptical of reliability and stuff like that, but from what I've seen with the S58, the motor that's in here, there hasn't really been a lot of issues. And I know people are pushing dumb power so easily. Downpipe and a tune and some fuel, and I think it's 700 horsepower, 750. Correct me if I'm wrong, but piece of metal and a download, that's pretty insane to me. Yeah, and I'm like thoroughly enjoying this car. Like, I'm shocked, I'm surprised. Like mind you, I knew I was gonna like the car. I knew what I was getting myself into for the most part, but I didn't realize it was gonna be this good. I've never driven one. I've driven an M340i. Obviously 2 different cars, 2 different leagues, but this is just, it's insane. And it's so nice that it's like, it's almost the opposite of the Type R. The Type R, I wanted to change so many little things, and that's what makes it, like, you know, like the tuner car, if that's what you want to call it. I wanted to change the wheels right away. I wanted to make it sound better. I needed a full exhaust. You can't do just a mid-pipe on that thing. I really wanted the intakes, and PRL was taking forever, and I never got to do that. And I wanted more power. This, straight out of the box, already comes with more power, looks better, sounds amazing, like, and it's not obnoxious. It's just the tone, the crackles and all that stuff. And I thought, you know, the burbles would be a little too much for me, but when you're driving it, like, it's something else. It's not the gunshots, but it does have the little pops and bangs, and I love it, man. So yeah, I'm excited to show you guys some more of this car. plans that I do have, they're up in the air. I'm still, you know, I'm still enjoying this. Like, there's not much that I want to, I guess, let me say this. I don't want to rush it because I don't want to get bored of the car. There's so much leg room, there's so much space to improve this car that I just want to enjoy it, have fun with it, and see, you know, where it takes me. See. Once I get bored of the power, I can do the tune, and then once I get bored of that, I can do the downpipe and the feel, and you know, just like it's getting a new car every time. The looks, like, I think it looks good. I do want to do, you know, maybe the Adro front bumper, but I'm not trying to spend $3 to $5 grand on just a front bumper. The wheels, I love the wheels. I wouldn't be opposed to changing them, but I'm in no rush to do so. So it's like, I'm in a weird spot. I think the next mod I am going to do is intakes, and you know, I really want to dress up the car, and I've never been one to dress up the engine bay. It's just not something I really care about. Like, it's cool if the mod that I'm doing just so happens to look nice, but I don't necessarily go out of my way to dress up an intake. But there's some pretty nice looking carbon fiber bits and pieces that I want to throw in the car, so definitely gonna have to do that. But anyways, I'm gonna catch you guys later. See you guys in the next video. I am going to give you guys a really good banger in the canyons. It's not going to be the one that I post next, but you'll see it. I'm going to put in the title external audio. I'm going to hook up my mic to the outside of the car so that you can hear how this thing sounds, because this car is so well dampened or whatever. This car is so well dampened that even though I can hear the exhaust and it's really good, it is louder outside of the car than it is inside by a giant margin. But yeah, man, hope you guys aren't mad at me. I think that this was a really good upgrade, so, you know, just bear with me. Let me know what kind of stuff you guys want to see, what kind of content you enjoy. Oh, also, one thing before I go. You know, I am a very diverse person. I hang out with all types of people. I like all types of things, like from sports to guns to video games to cars to music. Like, I'm just a diverse person, and with diversity, I like trying new things, and I love food. That is like a huge passion of mine. And I was wondering, you know, let me know in the comments also if you guys would like to see me try different food spots in San Diego. It could be based on your recommendations. So, you know, if you follow me on Instagram, or even here, comment below, tell me one of your favorite places here in San Diego, and, you know, I might drive myself, I might drive with a group, you know, have a little spirited driving to the food spot, try it out, you know, display the food, you know, just a little adventure. It could be anywhere in San Diego. I'll drive an hour, I'll drive 2 hours if it's worth it. Like, if it's a really good spot, you know, I'm down for change, and I just, you know, I wanted to call it Food Fridays. Let me know if you guys think that would be something you'd be interested in. Everyone loves food. I am not picky. I will try pretty much anything. Now, I am an honest person, so if it's gross, I'm gonna say if it's gross. But yeah, just let me know. And if any of you are in San Diego and you would like to tag along or show me a spot, let me know, man. Like I said, Instagram is the same name as here. It's not a private page, so yeah, let me know. Catch you guys later. Peace.